So yeah, so today we have to learn what is Kotlin and how Kotlin is more concise, cleaner, and beneficial than Java step by step through its key features. So, so yeah, we move to the next screen. So first we will see introduction of Kotlin. So Kotlin is modern, open source, statically typed programming language developed by JetBrains. It supports both object-oriented and functional programming as well. Officially supported for Android development since 2017. Designed to interoperate fully with Java while offering safer and more concise syntax. So yeah, we move to the next screen. So the question is, where is Kotlin used? So first one, Android app development, main use case, server-side development, for example, using Ketor or Spring, web development via Kotlin and JS, desktop application via Kotlin Compose or JavaFX, native development via Kotlin, native for iOS, macOS, Linux as well. Now, why learn Kotlin? So actually, Google's preferred language for Android reduces boilerplate code, increases productivity and safety. Smooth learning curve for Java developers. So if developer is know about Java development, then obviously he can easily learn Kotlin as well. Now we see the advantages of Kotlin over Java by its key features. There are almost 17 key features through which we can learn how Kotlin is more beneficial than Java. So here is a list like null safety, data classes, extension functions, smart cast, type inference, coroutine support, no checked exception, primitive types handling, mutable, immutable variables, Jetpack Compose support, safer code, lesser, less code, fewer errors, Java interoperability, multi-platform support, higher productivity, more concise. Last one is smarter and safer compiler. Now we will see one by one. So here is a first one, null safety. So as you know, null pointer exception is a common runtime issue in Java, but in Kotlin, null safety built into the type system. Inbuilt support for null safety by Kotlin. Say for example, when we declare variable in Kotlin, uh, we can use var val. So in name, we have assigned John name, but in second variable, we have declared nickname with the null value. So, so in nickname, we can assign null value as well by using question mark that is a null safety. So this avoid null pointer exception at a compile time. Now, second one, data classes. So in Java, we have to write boilerplate code, getters, setters, equals, hash code, toString, etc. But in Kotlin, it support one-line data classes. For example, data class user. So in user data class, we have provided two variable, name and age. Name is of string type and age is of int type. So the data class includes equals hash code to string copy automatically. Now the next one is extension function. So we cannot extend a class with a new functionality without inheritance in Java. But in Kotlin, we can add new method easily to existing classes without modifying them. So that is the best benefit for Kotlin. For example, we can create reverse string method in Kotlin using of extension methodology. In that we can get a reverse string and pass to the calling function. So fourth one is a smart cast. Java require manual casting, but in Kotlin, casting will be automatic using of EasyCheck. So here is one example: public void demo object X. So in if condition X is the instance of string, so it will check like X is the instance of string. Then we have to cast and store it is in yes string, and then we can print. But in Kotlin, we can avoid boilerplate code and this lengthy process. Say for example, fun demo x of any. If x is a string, then no need to cast in Kotlin. Directly we can print x dot length. The fifth one is type inference. Java requires explicit type declaration, but in Kotlin, compiler infers types from its context. For example, in Java, we can declare name variable using of string, and we can assign Java into that name. So that is the declaration of string in Java. And the second one is Kotlin declaration. When we declare any variable in Kotlin, just we can use either val or var, and we have stored Kotlin. So Kotlin inferred as a string. So automatically Kotlin know like this is a string variable. Now sixth one is coroutine support. Complex threading needed or external libraries for async tasks in Java. But in Kotlin, built-in coroutine support for lightweight and efficient asynchronous programming. Say example. So here is one example of Kotlin, how coroutine will declare and work. So as of now, I have used a global scope dot launch. So for while the development, we have to use coroutine scope. In that, we can write executable code. So this is an example of coroutine support. Seventh one is no checked exception. So Java must handle or declare checked exception, forces try catch or throw declaration. But in Kotlin, no checked exception equals cleaner code. Only unchecked exception exists, no boilerplate. So here is a quick comparison between Java and Kotlin on no checked exceptions. So checked exception available in Java, not in Kotlin. Must handle exception in Java, not in Kotlin. I mean that is optional. Cleaner code, not in Java. Kotlin support for cleaner code, that is the less boilerplate. And last one is the throw declaration needed in Java. And Kotlin, there is no need to do. Now, eighth one, primitive type handling. Kotlin and Java handles primitive types differently. Java distinguishes between primitive data types, example int, char, and objects. But in Kotlin, treats all data object while optimizing the use of primitive types for performance behind the scenes. Now, mutable and immutable variables. In Kotlin, we can declare variable as a immutable or mutable using of val and var. Kotlin encourages immutability by default. Kotlin provides built-in distinction between mutable list of and immutable list of collection as well. So Jetpack Compose support. So obviously you know like Kotlin support for Jetpack Compose. Java cannot used with Jetpack Compose, but Kotlin support modern declarative UI toolkit. So this is one example of Jetpack Compose. So we have declared one greeting method in that we have passed name variable and just we can print hello and name. So this is one example of Jetpack Compose. Actually, this when we write one code in Jetpack Compose, so that should be compatible to code as well as UI to the both. So safer code. So Kotlin is a null safety, immutability, smart cast, fewer crashes and bugs, easier to debug and test, compiler checks. So it catches many issue at compile time, reducing runtime crashes. So it will reduce work of runtime. I mean, Kotlin catches many issue at compile time. No need to check it at the runtime. Now, less code, fewer errors. So as you know, I mean, so Kotlin is 30 to 40% more concise than Java. So obviously it reduces bugs, maintenance efforts, and cost as well. Now 13 is Java interoperability. So we move to the Kotlin, but the benefit of Kotlin is Java support for interoperability as well. Like Kotlin can use Java code directly and Java can use Kotlin code as well. You can mix both languages in the same project. Kotlin support Java libraries, frameworks, and tools like Spring, Android SDK. So it is easy to migrate from Java to Kotlin without rewriting everything. Now, multi-platform support. So Kotlin support KMM to share code between Android, iOS, web, and backend. So, so this is the main advantages of Kotlin. Like once we write code, so one code base is support to the multiple platform for Android, iOS, web, and backend as well. Higher productivity. It has less boilerplate, faster development, better ID support with smart suggestion and refactors. So that's the reason Kotlin is strongly support to the higher productivity. Now 16 is more concise. Kotlin is cleaner. Kotlin has cleaner syntax, easier to read and write. Real world project show improved readability and maintainability. Now last point is smarter and safer compiler. So better compile time checks, fewer runtime issues, intelligent suggestions and fixes when we while the development there will be good suggestion by Kotlin and fixes as well. So integrate with the tools like lint and static analyzers. So using of this feature, Kotlin make a crucial role like smarter and safer compiler. So yeah, so this is a quick comparison between Java and Kotlin on given features. I mean, uh, which feature is available in Kotlin and which feature is not available in Java. So this is a quick comparison, like null safety not available in Java but available in Kotlin. Data class is not available in Java, available in Kotlin. So same thing for all points. So conclusion. So we have gone through almost all points. Now we see like what is the conclusion of Kotlin on Kotlin and Java. So Kotlin offers a modern, expressive, and safe alternative to Java. Great choice for Android backend and cross-platform development. Saves time, reduces bugs, and boosts developers' happiness. So yeah, so this is about Kotlin and how Kotlin is more beneficial than Java. So thank you. So thank you for watching this presentation. I hope you found this presentation more helpful. So let's see in next video. Bye.